Welcome back to the Better Arizona Show. I'm Sarah Carlstrom. What if the water we drink, cook with, and bathe in isn't as healthy as we thought? And the water that we've trusted for so long could actually be posing serious health risks. It's pretty scary, and that's why we've asked our resident water expert, Derk Chamberlin, to come in and kind of walk us through it. Hi, Derk, how are you?
Great, Sarah. Thanks for having me.
Well, it is scary. We see reports on the quality of our water, and it's hard to know what's real and what's not and what we should believe.
It's true. You know what? As a matter of fact, the Environmental Protection Agency just issued a report that lists 80,000 chemicals in use in this country today, and only a handful have been tested for safety. And there's only 91 chemicals on their watch list. So out of 80,000 chemicals, only 91 are on the watch list, and then one hasn't been added in 10 years. So you really wonder how closely they are watching our water.
Well, we all just turn on our faucet. We expect to have good water and safe water. What should we be doing?
Well, you know what? As a matter of fact, the Arizona Department of Environmental Quality had this to say about our water.
Almost all drinking water contains some impurities, whether natural, such as minerals, or man-made, such as chlorine or other disinfectant additives. Because of its exposure to the environment and the potential for contamination, water typically requires both filtration and disinfection to reach drinking water quality standards.
And that's an interesting point because most of us won't drink our tap water. We buy bottled water, but we're still getting those contaminants when we take a shower. So what is the answer?
Well, you know what, Sarah? If you don't like the taste of your tap water and you're concerned about the chlorine contaminants that your body is absorbing in the shower, you really should consider getting a whole house system that treats every drop of water that comes into your house before it gets to your family. And actually, the best one I found is this one that I brought along from H20 Concepts.
And how is this different from what many people already have or you see in the stores? How is this better?
Well, unlike water softeners and reverse osmosis systems, this takes the place of all of them. It filters every drop of water that comes in your house, gives you great tasting water at every faucet. It takes out chlorine contaminants in every shower, and it doesn't use salt, so your skin isn't all slimy like when you take a bath in softened water. And inside this unit, there's special electronics that actually breaks up hardness, so you don't get the hard water deposits around fixtures and faucets and in the shower. And the nicest thing about it is, once this is installed in your garage, there's no salt to add or no filters to buy for 10 years. You don't have to touch this unit for 10 years.
How is that possible? How do they do that?
Well, actually, you know what? Basically, Sarah, the water comes in, it goes through this layer of KDF, which is actually copper and zinc. It takes out all the heavy metals, everything from arsenic to zinc. Travels down through this layer of activated carbon that takes out all the bad taste, the bad smell, and all the chlorine. And from there, it goes through this quartz bed, which is put in there to keep your flow rates high. All of this does what a water softener or reverse osmosis system would do.
Wow, that is amazing. And I know you came here with a great deal for our viewers, too. What is that?
We did. If they're one of the first 20 callers and they say they saw it on Better Arizona, they get a manufacturer's rebate. Oh. They'll give you a trade-in allowance on your old system, and if you don't have an old system, call them and tell them that, and they'll give you a special price on that. They'll give you free installation, and they have financing packages now that fits any budget, so there's no reason not to call.
Wow, great water from every faucet. Again, you heard Derk, the first 20 callers, and that number is 623-582-5222. Again, 623-582-5222. Okay, before you go, I have to at least sample the water.
This is actual Phoenix tap water that's been run through one of the systems. How's it taste?
It tastes great. I mean, it tastes like there's nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm. It tastes like bottled water from every faucet in your house.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
Thank
Appreciate
you,
it, Derk.
Sarah.
And the Better Arizona Show will be right back.